Welcome back guys to another episode in Blackburn Rovers Road to Glory, and as you can see we have two additional players who are now rated 90 in Ian Stewart and Musa Kamjo. Kamjo, the absolute unit of a defender, 95 strength. He actually gets a gold play style in Bruiser that is well deserved. And Stewart, the fan favourite. Guys, look at his stats. Look at Stewart's stats. He is not playing any games and he also gets a gold playstyle with deflector. Ho ho ho! And this is how we're looking. We're pretty nice, to be honest. There's not really too much changes we want to make going into this new season. Everybody is in the 80s and above, apart from Scullion, but we already know that's only because Ender Lennon is injured. And then when Lennon comes back, we'll probably put Scullion to the bench and then Lambert will go on the left hand side. And then when it comes to the sub bench, Buckley's already gone, Ribeiro and Britton are already gone, and I think Carter is probably the only other player that's going to leave shortly. You know, we had quite a few young players that were out on loan last season that I'm contemplating bringing up into the first team this season. Prothero was with us last season and we were given an opportunity to both Wilson and Joe. We also sent out Max Cartwright and Jaden Hodges out on loan, and Jaden Hodges specifically, he actually has potential to be special. And if I'm being honest with you guys, I think Prothero and Jaden Hodges are probably going to be the future of our side when I really look at their stats, when I really deep it from like a defensive attacking wing player. They both have the pace and that's what we need, because we need someone that's going to be like Harry's on the opposite side. So we're still going to loan out Jaden Hodges. He's only 18 years of age, and then hopefully we can bring him into the side from the following season. Guys, don't forget about Robert Sankara. I nearly did myself, you know. He's been watching Kamjo's development year in, year out, and he has been wanting to be the next Musa Kamjo. His interception is pretty low though, to be honest, but he has been growing quite fantastically whilst out on loan. He usually has potential to be special. What's his status now? So he's been downgraded to just an exciting prospect, you know, and I'm really thinking we can keep him in and around the squad this season and playing him alongside Ndione. Ndione is 23, right-footed. Robert Sankara is left-footed and only 20. We have a Congolese connection, guys. Congolese connection. And all of these players are good. All of these players are good, and Dione is kind of stagnated a little bit, but he idolizes Christopher Samba, and he, don't forget guys, he is a champion in our side as well. He won the Carabao Cup last season, and Sankara wants to be a part of the party. I think this will be a nice story for all three of them, coming from the depths of Congo, that war-ravaged town, currently being pillaged by the West. And look at these gems that we have found from Congo: Ndione, Kamjo and Sankara. So we are going to sort out Robert Sankara's development plan, because his interceptions is not good at all. So we need to put him on the ball playing defender. Yeah, that looks good. And then we can try to work on his acceleration and agility at another time. But for now, ball playing defender to get his interceptions up. But he is looking like a tidy player. He's been out on loan for the last 2 years, and it might be his time to shine. What the hell? Kenz has been downgraded. He had potential to be special. At the back end of last season, I really thought this guy was going to sit down Oshkan in defensive midfielder, and he's been downgraded to showing great potential. Oh man. The thing is, dynamic potential is a thing, and he is so good already though from a defensive perspective. Interceptions 86, short pass 83, standard tackle 82. He has good play styles. I mean, why did they downgrade him? I know he didn't play too much last season, but that's surely no reason to downgrade him. Logan Welch, on the other hand, is another defensive midfielder that has potential to be special. We're going to loan him out again next season. I mean, he has decent attributes, right? He's not the quickest, but he can definitely improve in the coming season. Then we have Musa Afua, who also has potential to be special. So we're going to loan out Afua again. There's no rush. He's only 18. So I'm thinking maybe in the next couple of years he will be staking a bigger claim to be integrated into our first team side though. Mario Crespo has also been downgraded to showing great potential, and I'm thinking this season if we can try and integrate Mario Crespo and Alvarado a bit more, bringing them on in games, we can maybe help them to develop to the heights that we can see from Clements and Bowman. And with our heroics last season, I think we can now challenge the best of the best in the Premier League for Brazilian talent. So we're looking for a deep lying playmaker in Brazil. In England, I've really gone in for kind of a broad approach here. I'm not really sure what I'm looking for. I think our team is pretty much complete, but like I've said, we're just developing youngsters and seeing how good we can make them. And then we're looking for an Irish shot stopper, because we've done so well from that region in general. We have a massive 161 million to spend as well. You know what, yeah, I wish they gave us more things we can do with our transfer budget from a board perspective. Like, is there a way for us to upgrade our stadium or something, or like upgrade things. I don't know, you know. Scott Wharton has indicated to me that he would love to retire at Blackburn Rovers, so I wanted to give him a new contract, but I'm unable to. Why? What's going on? Maybe he's retiring, but I can't see any status that he's retiring. Anyways, we're not going to sell him. Whenever it becomes possible to potentially give him a new contract, we will keep him on. Guys, whenever you're doing loans for players, don't send them out for longer than 1 year. Let it only be 1 year that you send out your players, honestly. Patrick Taylor has come to me and said that his great uncle is German and he would love to move to Munich. What? I mean, his head's gone. For someone so young, how is he already thinking like this? It's only fair that we try to negotiate a move away then for this young guy. I mean, he has good stats for someone so young, but we only want players that want to play for Blackburn. We only want players that want to play for Blackburn. What do you mean your great uncle is German and you want to give it a chance and move to Munich and where he grew up? Come on, man. Who cares about all of that? Who cares? Be a legend at Ewood Park. Thank God we have Jaden Hodges though, who looks like he's a right player. Welcome Ndione. Welcome Ndione and your agent, Chris. Have a seat please, Chris. Joseph Ndione, how you doing? Please take a seat. I heard through the grapevine a few things about you. We heard that you want to be starting or at least providing backup to Camjo, so we're still going to try have you on a rotation. Is that fine with you? Okay, that's great. Now, as you can understand, Camjo is a cut above the rest, right? He's one of the greatest centre backs in world football. As you can see, guys, we can see some ambition here shown by Ndione. He's not content being 100% behind Camjo, even though Camjo is such a crucial player for us. We're going to bump his salary up to 25. He was only willing to extend by an additional year. We managed to get it to 2 years, but hopefully with some more game time this season we can persuade him to stay. He is a great player to have in and around the squad, and we're going to give him a 10k signing on bonus. You know what I will say, Joseph, Carter has moved on. Wharton is seemingly retiring at the end of this season as well, so you know, more chances will come your way. I'm happy that you're still going to be a part of the squad. Max Cartwright goes on loan to Wolfsburg for 12 months. Afua goes to, I'm not even going to try that, Salernitana. Sorry guys, his heart is set on Bayern. Logan Welch goes to Coventry City for 12 months, great move. Cole goes to Alanyaspor. Also got an objective, making 10.2 million profit from youth player sales. That's light work, man. Patrick Taylor gets his wish and goes to Bayern Munich. Damn. Jaden Hodges goes to Torino. Wish you all the best, lad. We need you to come back stronger. We say goodbye to William West, who goes to Ipswich for 12 months. So it actually has been updated. Scott Wharton will be retiring at the end of the season. What a great servant he has been with the club. He's definitely leaving with his head held high, a Premier League champion, seeing his brother return back home to Blackburn Rovers and Ewood Park. And wow, it's going to be emotional. Most of our defenders have all retired with the club last season, as you guys saw with Britton and Ribeiro, and now we're about to say goodbye to Scott Wharton too. As you guys can see here, Patrick Taylor that we lost to Bayern Munich has potential to be special. Can't believe he did us like that. I didn't even know he had a great uncle, whatever he said, that is German. Oh, so this is where you can change kit numbers. I was wondering, where do you do it? Yeah, we're gonna update this, man. There are some players that have some random numbers, you know. Bowman has 24, I think, which I'm pretty used to seeing on his back, but yeah, I want to upgrade some of these numbers. This is much better. I prefer it like this, guys. Camjo actually took the number 4 shirt. The second number that Christopher Samba had when he was part of Blackburn Rovers was number 4, but he actually started on number 21 when he initially joined the club. So we have both of the Congolese players rocking at number 21. In our first pre-season game, we're coming up against Girona, and we win this one by 1-0. Wharton getting the crucial goal for us. Come on. Camjo finally gets a plus on ball playing defender. Damn, it's literally took all season. 164 million for Musa Camjo. Nah, we're looking for domination. We're digging our heels in. I don't care. Wow. After taking my Mastoras, do they think our relationship is sweet? You guys better get the hell out of my face. And in our second match, we win by 3-1. Who scored? Clements opened the scoring before Scullion made it 2-0. They made it 2-1 through Carrillo before Oshkan putting the game to bed. Come on. You know, guys, I had a chat with Wilson and he pretty much asked if I could confirm to him that he will be our starting left back. Those are promises I just couldn't make, with Prothero and Jones seemingly the stronger defenders in his position. I could see the disappointment in his face, and we've actually played with Prothero and Joan a bit more in pre-season, and it's starting to affect the lad. So I think it might be for the best if we let him try to negotiate a deal for him to go away. He was a nice backup player, if I'm being honest. He had that fantastic Champions League goal that he scored for us in one of, I think it was 2 seasons ago. But we just want to try and get a fair offer for him. 4.2 million. Might just do it. Wilson might be leaving. Guys, if Wilson chooses to leave, we are going to be short going into next season. We have Sankara and we have Ndione as the 2 backup centre backs, right? But who's the backups to Harries and Joan as our fullbacks? If Wilson leaves, that's our left back gone. And we don't have a right back. Ben Sim is out on loan. Wow. And then our final pre-season game, we draw with Barcelona. No, it wasn't bad, you know, our pre-season effort this year. Lamine Yamal opened the scoring and Lambert equalised on the 54th minute. Wow. Wilson. Bro, fight for your position. Fight for your position. You're the most senior player we had at left back. How are you leaving? Show some heart, man. Dylan Wilson went to NEC. I can't believe that. So we have Prothero on the bench, who's going to be back up to Joe. And I actually misspoke. I thought we had no fullbacks, but Prothero is here, thank God. And we've always been adding youth players to our academy. So we might have to probably bring a right back up that has the best potential to be great. Who can we bring up? Dave Thompson or Ben Livingston? Who looks better? I'm actually moving towards Ben Livingston. I think he may be the better of the 2 defenders. And yeah, I mean, like, what do we have to lose? Let's bring him up. He's showing great potential. What do we have to lose? Ben Sim actually left at the back end of last season looking for more playtime, and he was the player in which I earmarked if we had all of our fullbacks to be the one to step into the starting lineup or the squad role. So Ben Livingston's already pretty quick and he's crossing his 63. It could be better. So we're actually going to put him on a fullback training plan for now, because we need his defensive stats to be a bit better if he's going to be a part of our squad. I mean, how disappointing. We lose Patrick Taylor and Dylan Wilson this window. So these are all the players that we have currently sold in this career mode. We've added them to our shortlist so we can keep track of them, and we're also scouting them so we can see their overall rating. As you can see, day 2 is probably going to be the highest rating, but when it comes in, we'll see it much more better. We have Pardo here, Patrick Taylor, who just went to Bayern Munich. I still can't believe this guy went to Bayern and snaked us, all because of his great uncle or great grandfather, whatever he said. Dylan Wilson, disappointing, didn't have the heart to fight. Now, where's the heart to fight? I miss players that knew their position and had the heart to fight. Where's the heart to fight? Regan has gone and his overall has pretty much stagnated. We sold him when he was 67 a couple years back and he's still only 68. Wow, so we probably made the right decision with that one. Jack Orr just went this season and he was a decent defensive midfielder, but it's going to be interesting to see how he developed. And we have also loaned out 5 players, guys, who have high potential, has potential to be special, and also exciting prospects as well. I think they're looking pretty good. Jaden Hodges is a guy that has potential to be special, and we're keeping a very close eye on him as left back, as well as Logan Welch here as a defensive midfielder, and Musa Afua, my nephew, who's also out on loan currently. So we have Manchester City in the FA Community Shield, and this is how our squad is looking for the new season. I don't think we needed to make too many changes, if I'm being honest with you. This is the team that served us very well last season. Bar Scullion being swapped out for Ender Lennon. I don't think we need to make too many changes, if I'm being honest, guys. We look very good, we look very strong. Lambert has another year of growth. 390 plus rated players in this side. We are a world-class team, I'm telling you. We lose some experienced players and some youth players as we look to our substitutions. Newcomer Sankara makes it to the bench, as well as Livingston coming in, but he's on the reserves. I think we look decent moving into the new season. We have a player for every position. We have to wait for Ender Lennon to come back, but I think we are looking good and we are ready to give people a good game again this year. And if I'm being honest with you guys, the only place I could potentially say that we are looking weak, right, is our left back position. You know, we haven't really settled on who is going to be our main left back moving into the new season. We have Prothero there, we have Joan, obviously Wilson left. I'm still upset about that, and it's going to be interesting to see. Look at Mastoras, he must be absolutely fuming. He left us last year and we won the Premier League, just nipping in front of Manchester City after they won it 2 seasons ago. You know, I really hope this season that we can try to find the next left back prodigy. Everywhere else we're looking pretty solid. Let's get into it, you blue and whites. Let's move. You know, we're shaking the cobwebs off. What a ball through to Foden, and what a first time to Haaland. Haaland shoots! Oh, what a goal! And Erling Haaland opens the scoring here at Wembley, and Manchester City go 1 goal to the good in this FA Community Shield tie. Great goal in the end by Haaland. To Gavi once more. To Erling Haaland. Oh, beautiful back heel to Phil Foden, and Manchester City make it 2. Mastoras to Martin. They're going to cross this to Erling Haaland, and what a move that was. They ripped us open. First time passing, and Manchester City mean business this year. And there's the full-time whistle, and Manchester City have won the Community Shield. Oh, is this a sign of the season to come? We just couldn't get off. We couldn't just get out of the tracks today. They went by 3 goals to 0. And hopefully as we move into the new season, we saw it out. And this is how rivals are made. This is definitely how rivals are made, guys. Manchester City, Blackburn Rovers, going for the Premier League title again. They deserve it this year though. Asker, you're definitely going to be playing against Newcastle. Don't worry, when the season starts, you're our #1 defender. You know what? I can see you've got a rotation squad role. We are going to give you a new contract to round out this episode. Welcome, Asker. Take a seat. You know, last season you played fantastically well for us. You are now a Premier League champion. You had a rotation squad role. You are now an important player and a key member of the squad. And we want to give you at least 4 years. At least 4 years to remain with us and continue your development. Currently on a 26k wage, we are going to put you on a comfortable 38k salary. Just accept. I know he's going to say no because we didn't put any additional bonuses. He wants to go to 40k. You know what? I don't mind. We are absolutely loaded now. Let's do it. But Asker, this is to show you our faith in you and our loyalty to your great performances last season. Long may it continue at Ewood Park. And that's all I have for you today, guys. We say goodbye to Dylan Wilson, Ribeiro and Britton, both retired. Buckley left us, as well as Carter. And we also say goodbye to some high potential youth players who have gone out on loan. Our squad is strong. We have youth prospects coming through, and we are ready to kick off the new Premier League season come next episode. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I will catch you all in the next one. Peace.